What is up guys, Andy Forrest Team Runner here. Welcome back to another video. It's a race vlog, which means today is the day of the Frampton 10k. So there we go, made it. I left in plenty of time, but the traffic in Gloucester was a nightmare. So I now only have half an hour to get changed, get ready, get warmed up and get to the start line. Thoughts for tonight, the goal I guess. Obviously I'm in a 32-minute 10k training series. I think after the Rose-In race a couple of weeks ago, just made me realise that I just need to back off a little bit, just need to enjoy it, make sure I go out there calm. I have a really good way of going out a little bit steadier in the first couple of miles and then really working into it. That's what I've got to get back to today. That's the goal, so that's what I want to do. There's a good hill sort of just after mile 2 into mile 3, so I want to be able to kick on at the top of that hill. That's all that's in my head at the moment, so it means I need to hold back. Plus there's a bit of a wicked wind and I think it's going to be on the way out, which is fine if it's on the way out. I'd rather it that way than the way back. So yeah, just be calm, be patient, enjoy myself, and yeah, we'll see what we can do today. What did I run here last year? Was it 33.57, 33.59, something like? I just got into the 33s, I remember. So we'll see if we can get close to that tonight. If we can, I'll be absolutely delighted. Run strong, run well. Got the Vaporfly version 1, so we'll use those tonight. We'll see how we do. So here we go, warm up done. It's been a bit of a quick one, haven't had much time. Pumped in gears, couple of strides on a warm and windy Frampton evening. Let's see what we can do.
Come on, Corey! Go on, Dad!
Right mate, come on.
Andy! Go on, Andy!
Lovely, good boy, babe. Well done, darling.
Go on, Corey! Go on, Corey!
Good boy, love. Well done, sweetheart.
Hold on, buddy. Come on, Lee! Go on, Lee! Put it in, mate, last bit. So there we go, back at the car. Absolutely over the flipping moon with that. That was really good in terms of the performance. Like, I'm so happy with that. So that's a course PB. I'm waiting for official results. I think it was like 33:39, I think, or something like that, which I think last year was 33:59. And the wind tonight was just horrific. Everywhere you turned, there was wind in your face, hitting your side. There just seemed to be like half a mile on the way back where we had it behind us, and that was it. But throughout the whole thing, I just felt really fit and fast and good, and I don't want this to come across in any way, shape or form like arrogant or whatever, but I felt like there are some fast runners there tonight, some really fast runners, and I beat a lot of people that I wouldn't normally beat in that sense, if that makes sense. So I think, like, for me, deep down, I'm really proud of that performance. That was a good one, and that sets me in good stead for Magor 10k in 3 weeks' time. Hopefully it's as cool. There was nice temperatures tonight, and if there's no wind, we should have a good day, hopefully. So let's get into the race. Firstly, a massive thanks to Stroud AC for putting on another flipping great race. Loved it last year, wanted to come back this year. Delighted it worked in with the calendar this year, and let's give you a blow by blow. The marshals out there were fantastic, crowd support was great, the start and finish, and yeah, the course as always is, they label it as flat and fast. For most of it, it is flat and fast. The wind tonight was a challenge. There is a cheeky little hill there, mile 2, but other than that, it's beautiful country lanes. You just fly through them, and it's really highly recommended. So my goal at the start was always just to tuck in for the first mile, and as I said, there's a lot of fast runners there, so it was great to be able to tuck in. Felt really good, and was able to just sit in behind a good group of runners, and I thought to myself, this should be a really good way to spend the first mile, just kind of ducking, weaving in between little groups. There were some great groups forming ahead of me. I didn't rush out, exactly the opposite to Rosin. Wanted to start sensibly, get that first mile done, and actually the pace was pretty hot in that first mile. Not that it felt it, and that was good. I just kept things really relaxed, really calm, and worked strong. I was with Corey, thankfully, so that was great, and we just kind of pushed on together. We weaved through a few packs, and once we got out of the village at mile 1, we started to just gently break away from the packs and work our way into a headwind before we turned up the hill. So that mile 1 to 2 was our slowest. We worked together there, took the lead. He took the lead for a bit, I took the lead for a bit. And then we turned in up the hill, and just kept saying to myself, and I think I mentioned it to Corey probably as I was out there, come on, let's get to the top of the hill and then we can kick. So just kind of got to the bottom of the hill, looked up it, just thought, right, take your time, nice and relaxed, don't do anything stupid, just cruise up it. Cruised up it. Mile split for that one was pretty good, actually, to be fair. Got to the top of the hill, felt good, just like last year, and thought, right, I turned around to Corey because I was ahead of him at that point. I said, right, let's go for it. Right, mate, come on. We're at the top of the hill, let's kick. And just kind of gently cranked it up. And don't forget, I don't have average pace on I don't have mile splits on my watch, I just have average pace. So I was just kind of like, I don't want to know what's going on, I just want to run to feel. So at that point, I knew I'd gone through the first mile around 5:22, 5:23. But then my average pace was up to 5:32 at the top of the hill. So I was like, right, now's the time to crank it down. But you've been patient, you've been great, just now work it. And I did. And we just came off the top of that hill, and me and Corey just took it in turns, and we absolutely blitzed it down there, went really fast, put some daylight between myself, Corey, and the group behind us. And we just, as I said, took it every half mile. We took it in turns. It was brilliant. So we cruised through mile 3 and 4. I started to get a little bit of a stitch around there, but just kind of tried to keep the breathing under control. Felt good. And at that point, I sort of Corey was in the lead. I went round Corey at that point and I said, come on. And I sort of took the lead. And at that point, I noticed sort of, I put sort of 2 or 3 meters on Corey. And I thought, okay, well, I'm feeling okay. Hopefully Corey's going to come with me. We've been working really well together. So we just kind of, we just surged down there, mile 4.5 or something. And that's when I just put a little bit of daylight between me and him. I'm talking a couple of meters. And so we went through sort of mile 4, and we came out to the main road where I knew we would hopefully have a little bit of a tailwind. And he was a bit behind me at that point, and I thought, right, okay, bless him. Corey always beats me. I thought, right, give it a good go. I could hear him right behind me, but just, put the hammer down and just try and drag him with you, and really he was my motivation to really run fast tonight. It was great to have someone chasing you. So we just put the hammer down, turned out onto the main road at mile 5, put the hammer down. We did have a tailwind for about half a mile, and then the field opened up to the side of us, and the wind smacked you in the face. I was like, oh. So we had the last mile, a bit of a wind kind of whipping all around everywhere. But as you come back into the village, I thought to myself, right, come on, hammer down. You're looking good. Average pace now is 5:24. Just keep strong, sprint to the finish, give it a good one. Came into the field, wrapped around the corner, put the hammer down, and finished in the time I did. And overall, as I said, just felt strong. Felt strong tonight, felt fit, felt really good. Feel like training's coming on really well. Average pace was great for the run on that course with that wind. Really happy. In fact, I'll be honest with you, delighted. Couldn't ask more tonight. It's exactly what I came for, something quite decent. I'm excited to see the results because I think I was like 5th or 6th, maybe 7th. I know I was quite high up, which is incredible. Like, I still can't get my head around it. So I'm really delighted, really happy. And I just once again want to extend a massive thanks to Stroud AC. Great club, great runners, some great runners there that I see at all the races. They're brilliant guys and girls, and yeah, they've put on another stunner here tonight. So I highly recommend Frampton 10k if you guys are thinking about it for next year. Great summer race, great organisation. I've got to shoot now, back off home, lots to do, edit this video, but I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in to the training series in this video. Really appreciate it, guys. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content. I'll see you in the next one. Until then. No. Oh, okay. No, not after Rosing the other week, mate. Oh, okay. No, nice and calm. Yeah, same as last year. Yeah. Same as last year.
I'm cruising today, so you can just
I just need to sit in behind somebody. That's all I need to do.